Welcome to this episode of What's Crap on WhatsApp, the voice note show that investigates the crap shared in your WhatsApp groups. I'm Andisiwe May from podcasting company Volume.
And I'm Taryn Curry from Africa Check, the continent's leading fact-checking organization. This week we're taking a close look at
whether South Africa has scrapped your right to self-defense,
whether a video of a uniformed man calling for the removal of politicians is from the South African Army,
whether drinking garlic, ginger, cloves, and cinnamon tea can cure diabetes,
and whether the retirement age has been raised to 67 for government employees in South Africa. Let's get started.
So our first claim today looks very familiar. Is this the video where a woman jokes that someone liking the smell of your braai would be reason enough to trespass on your property?
That's the one. Let's take a listen.
So you're having a meal with your family. A bunch of guys decide to jump over the boundary wall, breach your external security, take a chance with your guard dogs, breach your external security like your burglar guards and your security gates at your entry points to your home, breach the internal security that you may have put in place, like your alarm system and internal security gates, and then they start attacking your family. Well, according to the new proposed law by the Department of Justice, you are not allowed to defend yourself. Your only duty is to inform the intruders that they are intruding, and if you feel threatened, you must almost immediately inform the South African Police Service. You have zero right to self-defense.
So she's basically saying that if intruders enter your home, the Unlawful Entry on Premises Bill would prevent you from defending yourself.
That's the claim. But Africa Check debunked it in 2022.
But the video was recently shared to social media again by Herman Mashaba, leader of the Action SA political party.
So let's remind our subscribers of the facts. Let's start with the bill.
The Department of Justice and Constitutional Development, or DOJ, released the Unlawful Entry on Premises Bill for public comment in August 2022 to replace the 1959 Trespass Act.
The DOJ said the older law was a colonial and apartheid-era measure that had lost relevance in South Africa's constitutional democracy. Unlike the old Act, which only applied to certain premises, the draft bill aimed to extend protection to other kinds of property, including ships or vessels, trains, railway carriages, vehicles, and aircraft.
But what the woman said in the video was incorrect. The clause refers to genuine, reasonable mistakes about legal rights, such as a boundary dispute, not excuses for criminals. The DOJ said that serious crimes like theft and robbery were still crimes.
And in any case, the bill is no longer under consideration. A DOJ spokesperson said it would not be processed further.
The claim is crap. Even if the bill was still under consideration, it would not have affected South Africans' right to protect themselves. Next up is another video with a caption that reads, SANDF commander seeks support.
Other captions read, SANDF General calls for a march to remove ANC government. It shows a man wearing a military-style uniform and a maroon beret.
Let's go to Union Building and demand the government to step aside. Let's go to Union Building and raise our concern to the government that we are enough. We cannot be a nation that is suffering forever. Let's go to Union Building.
The man later describes his version of a new government. In the RMSA government, what is going to happen? We're going to have the state, which will be run by the King's Council, and we are going to have a government which will be controlled by the revolutionary forces.
The South African National Defence Force, or SANDF, is the country's armed forces. Users claim the man is a member of the SANDF, but he mentions an RMSA government and is wearing a maroon beret with the emblem of the Revolutionary Movement of South Africa, a fringe political civil movement on social media.
Africa Check identified the man as Thabo Ledwaba, a representative of RMSA. So he doesn't represent SANDF?
No. The circulating video does not appear on any official SANDF accounts, and the beret and uniform are not consistent with those worn by SANDF members.
And the SANDF has published a statement calling the circulating video fake, misleading, and maliciously fabricated.
The claim is crap. The man is not a commander or general of the SANDF.
So, Taryn, we've debunked a few home remedies for diabetes over the years, and today we're looking at another that claims simply boiling garlic, ginger, cloves, and cinnamon in water and drinking it daily on an empty stomach can reduce blood sugar and improve insulin function.
Diabetes affects about 830 million people globally, so claims about potential cures can be especially dangerous. As we have often explained, there is no cure for diabetes, but people living with this chronic illness can manage it in several ways.
Some may need to take insulin every day, while others can often manage the condition through healthy eating, regular physical activity, weight control, and oral medication.
While ingredients like garlic, ginger, clove, and cinnamon may have some health benefits, there is no evidence that drinking them as a combined tea can cure diabetes.
And they are definitely not an appropriate substitute for medical treatment. The claim is crap.
Last up for today is a message sent to us from a few of our subscribers. It claims that the Government Employees Pension Fund, or GEPF, in South Africa has increased the retirement age for public sector workers to 67.
So here's what we found. The claim seems to be based on an article published on a dodgy-looking website. The article says that the decision to increase the retirement age is due to increased life expectancy and the financial sustainability of pension funds.
If accurate, the change would affect over 1 million people on the state's payroll. But as you said, Andisiwe, the website is full of red flags. It's poorly designed and is full of sensational pop-up ads.
And there's even more evidence it's false. The Public Service Act of 1994 sets the compulsory retirement age for most public servants at 60. Employees may retire earlier at 55 if they meet certain requirements.
There has been no amendment to this legislation. Any change would have been communicated by the government or reported in the media, and Africa Check could not find any credible evidence of such a change. And the GEPF released a statement on its social media accounts saying clearly that it has not increased the retirement age. It's crap. That's all the time we have for today. Now you know what's crap and what's not.
Your friends and family can sign up for our show over WhatsApp. The number is 082-709-3527. Make sure to save us as a contact in your phone and send us a message.
You can find the show wherever you get your podcasts, from Apple to Spotify. If you listen there, you'll find show notes and a link to the fact checks.
Remember that you can send us a WhatsApp message, a picture, video, link, or voice note that you need fact checked. Just forward them to us on WhatsApp. Our theme song is composed by John Bartman. I'm Andisiwe May.
And I'm Taryn Corey. Bye for now.
Volume.